So by now we all heard that Breakfast Club interview with Ross talking about he's not going to sign women because he's going to want to fuck them because he's spending so much money on them and feels entitled to them. And, you know, it just got me thinking about at this point in hip hop how we still have so far to go. And the ideas that we're entitled to women's bodies, the ideas that women are merely sex objects or props or punchlines or whatever. It's just like in this day and age and everything, and it's like we need to move past that. And it's really unfortunate, and I think we need to have more honest conversations about these things. I think we need to work on holding each other more accountable, especially as men. It's like you can't just be like, I'm not one of those guys, and then just walk away. Like, you're complicit in that behavior if you're not checking your friends, if you're not checking and holding the artists that you support accountable. It's like when somebody say some fuck shit or do some fuck shit that really is wild, I mean, you should speak about it. And especially coming from the place that, you know, black and brown men, we know, like, you have to work 2 times harder or whatever, 10 times harder to get to where white people are. You have to be 10 times more talented, all of that shit. And think about how much more you have to work, how much harder you have to work if you're a black woman, and especially in hip hop and in this industry. And to see all of these dope and amazing talented artists now and DJs and influencers within the culture coming up as women, it's like, think about how hard they have to work, how much harder they have to work than, you know, all of us to get to where they're at. And then, you know, think about the shit that they gotta hear and how wild defensive that is to tell somebody, you know, like, you're not worth getting signed because, you know, you're gonna want like something in return. And then think about that shit, like, they probably have to deal with that shit still, even making it to the, you know, within the industry. And at a certain point, we just gotta like really hold that type of shit accountable and move forward, yo. Because as much as I love this culture of hip hop, you know, it's like we still use women as punching bags. We still use, you know, LGBT people as fucking punching bags and punchlines in our music. And we gotta move past that, because the reality is they're gonna move past it without us. There's gonna be a certain point where everybody's like, yo, like, because there are a lot of women out there, a lot of women are fans of hip hop, and there's a lot of women artists who are coming up now. And it's like, you don't get your shit correct, you know, they just gonna move on without you, because there's a plethora of dope music, dope artists, ill shit that's not fucking problematic, that's not whatever. And, you know, people are starting to speak what they want and speaking out to, you know, support who they don't deem problematic and shit. And I just think at a certain point, we just have to be more accountable, or you're gonna get left behind. And as men, that's what I'm trying to do more of, is speak out, speak directly more towards men, because again, women deal with this shit every day. They don't need me saying what the fuck it is. They see it, they feel it, they go through it. I don't, you know. So, but as a man, as an artist, it's just like I'm trying to use that use my platform to speak more on these things, because it's just this whole idea of like, you're a simp and you soft if you speak out, you know, against misogyny or sexism or on, you know, issues affecting women and shit. But it's like, y'all go so hard for male validation, and it's like, what is this? You know, if you soft for speaking out for women and caring about women, what the fuck are you if you weren't about what your peers, you know, what other guys think of you every day, and that you do everything based on their judgment? You know, we got to move past that shit, because like, you really worried about what the next man thinks and what, you know, and all that shit, and worried about impressing him, that you scared to speak up on the things that you know are wrong. And that goes for all these guys who are like, I'm not like all these other guys. But you don't speak up when they doing some fuck shit. You just stand there. This shit ain't your problem, right? Like, you know, and basically I'm just like, that, not to go on a whole rambling and everything, but I just want us to be more accountable to this shit, because this shit is not okay. We can't continue to dehumanize women, specifically black women, brown women. Like, we can't continue to dehumanize them. That is the same shit that our oppressors and colonizers and everything have done to us, and specifically women, for centuries. And we continue to pass that over, and we can't continue to dehumanize women within our, you know, within our community. And it's fucking damaging and it's destructive. And hopefully we start to move on from that, or we're gonna again get fucking left behind. So just wanted to say that.